on the topic Recent Trends and Challenges in Research, organized by Amity Center of Excellence for Research under R&D Cell, Amity University, Jharkhand. Research forms an integral part of the education process. For every academician and faculty member, research holds an important place. The main objective of the proposed FDP is to nurture the research aptitude and competency development of the young faculty members, either doing research or planning to undertake research work. The FDP aims to provide a platform to faculty members to enrich their teaching and learning process. The program also intends to develop the knowledge of participants with advanced tools to undergo research. This FDP will provide the roadmap to the faculty members and scholars in order to understand the challenges and recent research trends in multidisciplinary areas. Also, it will enhance your knowledge towards research guidance and publications. Moreover, it will enlighten the overall academic skills according to the current scenario. Now, I would humbly invite our respected Dean Academics, Professor Dr. Ajit Kumar Pandey, sir, to present the welcome address.
Thank you, Sam, ma'am. Very esteemed guest of honor for the day, Dr. P.K. Singh, sir, who is the Director, Research Center at Birla Agriculture University. My fellow colleagues from Amity and outside. Before I begin, I would like to recall one of the slok that throws ample light on why do we interact and present our discourses pertaining to researches. The sloka says, Kavya Sastra Vinodena Kalo Gachati Dhimata Vyasnena Cha Murkhanam Nidrya Kalhenam. Thereby meaning, the wise people spend their time in discussing many issues that the society faces and tries to take out the possible remedies, while the foolish spends their time in quarreling and sleeping. We, the members of teaching fraternity, we are awakened. We are not sleeping. Do we spend our time in quarreling? Certainly not. Research is something that we have got in the legacy of our Guru Parampara. Today is Guru Purnima. So very humbly, I extend my sincere gratitude to all Gurus who have not only inculcated knowledge from various sources, but also disseminated the knowledge amongst the students so that they can contribute further in future and make the society healthier and richer center of knowledge. Research, when I look at the activities called researches, I try to define it as the quest of the human being for the reason, looking ahead of the vision. When the human being tries to figure out the reason behind things happening, if not pleasant, then looking into the possible solutions that can be put forward to cope up with whatever unpleasant is prevalent in the society. When I say looking ahead of vision, it is simply meaning the problems for which the solution is not known. So this is how the research activities are being conducted. We are the offsprings of the Rishi Munis like Susrut, who researched and gave us the art of surgery. We may quote Charak, who invented many medicines that can be used or that could be used for the sake of healing the ailments the society was facing. So, research in India is not a new thing. During the Vedic period, we got the volumes of slokas which talks about the outcomes of various researches conducted and is compiled in one Ved. We know the Veda as Ayurveda. We discovered many medicinal plants which has got very high values so far. Various diseases are concerned, our immunity is concerned, our survival is concerned. To quote one at least, is Tulsi plant. We worship Tulsi. So religiously, Tulsi is very important for us. Spiritually also, Tulsi is very important for us. But at the same time, Tulsi is very important to each one of us because of its medicinal values. Haldi, turmeric, is yet another example, and likewise, we may have many examples. Unless and until we conduct research, we may not be able to figure out what is the medicinal value of various plants. But the research is not that easy. Conducting research is many a times leads us to cul-de-sac. After spending months and months, years and years, we reach to a point from where the forward looking is not possible. And we get back and we start from scratch. Researches are also not that easy because many a times we are into the conflict of interests, whether conducting research to discover something which may not be good for the society, while discovering dynamite or atom bomb, one might not have thought of the devastating power that it has. At the same time, it has the good qualities as well. So while conducting research, we need to understand the aftermath, the consequences of the outcome that we are getting out of the researches. Sometimes the conflict of interest also appears when we say this is not ethical to have a research in the field like how to hack the computer. Nowadays, we are giving it a tag called ethnic hacking. Certainly, when I say ethnic, there is something which may not be ethical. So while conducting research, we need to have, or we need to keep in our mind the pros and cons of the outcome that is going to be there out of the researches. And the researches must be conducted in the field, in the area, which is going to help us grow further. We are fortunate to have with us today Dr. Singh, who has not only been directing the research center at Birsa Agriculture University, but also has been advising the Vice Chancellor, Birsa Agriculture University, as the technical advisor, research advisor, who can lead the university towards the ethical researches, which can lead the university towards the researches that is going to be good for the development of the agriculture science. I was talking about the lab field linkage with Sir just a while ago, and he told me that he has created the agriculture center in different districts as Krishi Vigyan Kendra, if I remember correctly. And there, the agricultural extension activities are taking place, which has got its deep root in the disseminating the outcome of researches amongst the people who are the stakeholders of the agricultural activities in the rural area or in the countryside. So such should be the endeavor, not only conducting research, but taking research forward, research outcome forward to the people who needs it. So as a teacher, it is our moral responsibility to take the outcome of researches to the eventual user of the research outcomes. So not only conducting research, but taking researches through the extension activities to the people who needs the outcome of the research. I, on behalf of the entire teaching fraternity of Amity University, Jharkhand, on behalf of my entire seniors there at headquarters, our Honorable Chancellor Sir, our Honorable Founder Sir, our Honorable Senior VP Sir, our Pro Vice Chancellor Sir, on behalf of each one of them, and on my personal behalf, I wish each one of you the most of or the best of the learnings that we are going to have in the consecutive sessions for the next 5 days. Thank you all for joining this FDP, and once again, I heartily welcome our guest of honor and the keynote speaker for the day, Dr. Singh. And I request each one of you to welcome him with huge round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. We could not have asked for a better start to the FDP. Knowledge is the light which liberates the mind from darkness. I humbly request the guest of honor, Dr. P.K. Singh, sir, respected Dean Academics, sir, the executive members of the FDP, Dr. Jayata Chattopadhyay, ma'am, Assistant Director, R&D, and Dr. Somen Karnar, sir, Associate Professor, Asset, FDP Coordinator, Dr. Dhananjay Pandey, sir, Assistant Professor, R&D, and President, Institutions Innovation Council, and FDP convener, Dr. Amit Kumar Datta, sir, Associate Professor in HOD, Amity Institute of Biotechnology, to kindly come forward for lighting the lamp of knowledge. I would now humbly request respected Dean Academics Sir and Assistant Director R&D Dr. Joyita Chattopadhyay Ma'am to kindly felicitate our guest of honor with a token of gratitude. I'm extremely delighted to introduce to you our keynote speaker of the inaugural session of the 5-day FDP, Dr. P.K. Singh Sir. Dr. Singh completed his MSc Entomology and PhD from Govind Vallabh Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, Pantnagar in 1985 and 1990 respectively. Presently, he is working as Director Research, Birsa Agricultural University, Scientific Advisor to Vice Chancellor, Birsa Agricultural University, and Chairman Department of Entomology, Birsa Agricultural University. He has more than 32 years of experience in research and teaching. Dr. Singh has published more than 60 research papers in national and international journals, guided 3 PhD students and 12 MSc students. He has worked as a principal investigator for International Fund for Agricultural Development, IFAD grant 954 project 2007-2011 at Birsa Agricultural University. He has also worked as a national principal investigator for crop protection program of pulses under All India Coordinate Project Pulses 2013 to 2022. He has been a core team member for formulating Agriculture Technology Management Agency and has a vast experience in extension. He has been awarded the Food and Agricultural Fellowship Award in 1995 and has received many other awards in the field of agriculture. His areas of specialization are insect-host-plant relationship, insect ecology, rice entomology, and pulses entomology. Dr. Singh also has an experience of working as a job trainee at International Rice Research Institute, Philippines. He has been a member of various national committees and a lifetime member of 5 professional societies. We are extremely privileged to have such an illustrious person as the keynote speaker of our FDP. Welcome, sir. Over to you.
Johar. Most respected Dr. Pandey Sahab, Dean, and other faculty member of this university, and other ladies and gentlemen. Basically, I am from the agriculture. Agriculture science is related to all science. If you study agriculture, it involves most of the discipline. Here, I would like to say something about actually in our discussion, or I would like to give more emphasis on the agriculture, because all of you know that the research means what? Creation of new knowledge and the use of existing knowledge in a new and creative way. So generate new concept, ideas, methodology. Particularly research may be a two type, quality and quantity. That is more important. What you are doing, for whom you are doing, that is important. By the research, you are giving some input to our users. Especially we can say the farmers. Our aim is to improve the livelihood of the farmers, people, society through the research. Research is a very important, all of you know. Research expand your knowledge base. That is more important. But it is a continuous process. Provide latest information, build creativity, narrow your scope, introduce to new ideas. When we are doing the research, so many ideas will come. And research help you to, most important, to reach the people. Whatever, particularly our agriculture section, what you are doing the research, our respected dean is explaining, our aim is to release the technology that must be go to the farmers, because they are our user. Lab to land program. For this way, we have university have got the, I will discuss about the university, had the broad network, and research increase the curiosity. Now we come to the agriculture. Agriculture play an important role. With around 54.6 of total workforce involved in agriculture and allied sector, during 2021, the country recorded about $50.2 billion total agriculture export, with 20% increase from the 4.13 billion in 1920 to 21. It is projected that Indian agriculture sector will grow 3.5% in the financial year 2023. But we all know that all the time of independence, India faced a hunger problem. Now we come to the point when I think our country was independent. At that time, our population is about 37 crore or 40 crore, I think. So, but during time, we have no sufficient grain, foods to feed the peoples, feed the masses. At that time, what happened? Our planner, our researcher, our leader has only one idea: how to increase the production by any way to feed the people. So we become the self-sufficient in the grains. Earlier, what happened? We are mostly depending on the before and after independence for food from the USA, that PL 480, that is one red wheat, lal wala gehu. Then our eye on the other country, that they will give some grain, then we'll feed. In 1965 war, all of you know, this Lal Bahadur Shastri, the Prime Minister, had also appealed to the people to take that food, lunch, only one time to save the grain. But what happened? At that time, researchers in their mind to increase the production. But anyway, they have used fertilizer, pesticide, or any technology, and sufficiently our aim is to produce the grain. Nowadays, we are sufficient in the production. Even today, about 80 crore the population, we are giving the free foods. To then we can say that after applying the more judicious fertilizers, chemicals, all these things, then our production will increase. In early 1970s, it was the Green Revolution. I think we are all you know Dr. Borlaug, Dr. Swaminathan. What happened? High yielding varieties were come, and they require more input, fertilizer, pesticides, and they give the more yield. Then side by side, so many problems were arises. When applied the judicious fertilizer, pesticides, one hand we have got the more yield, and other hand we have lost our biodiversity because so many problems are arises. Now here our agriculture research is shifting toward this. Suppose we take the one example of the DDT in 1940. I think Dr. Muller, he discovered the DDT and he got the Nobel Prize. At that time, malaria, filaria, chalaria, mosquito, due to the mosquito are the major problem. Then he got the Nobel Prize that he controlled the mosquitoes. What happened? Their side effect. When we applied the DDT, that it came on the grasses, our animal feeds, that it come in the milk, similarly in their bodies, and we feed that milks, that DDT and BHC were come in our body. And what happened? That was earlier there was not so much diseases. Due to this, so many problems arises. It is a mainly affect the health of the people, health of the our livestock, like this. Similarly, we go through the earlier, then today we are seeing that lot of biodiversity have damage. Earlier, so many called gid and vulture are there. Now their population is gradually declining. Simply one thing: when we are the farmers, the cattle growers, they are using some injection to increase the milk production. That is cause very damage, that some discopanthy or some chemical is come in the animal bodies. When the vulture eats, that their kidney is damaged. Not it, you are seeing it. Besides this, so many soil organisms that will also damage, particularly in Punjab. Soil is so polluted, water is so polluted due to the judicious use of insecticide and pesticide, and many soil flora, soil microorganism population has been declined. This is the other environmental problem is there. In environmentals, there are so many the beneficial insects. All of you know that if insect is not, then there will be no grain production, because they play major role in the pollination. We have scientifically found that if we keep the honeybee colony in particularly pigeon field or in mustard field, about 30% yield is increased, because due to the many population. Similar things, so many things we are have to discuss. So then what happened? We have got the more production. You include the biotechnological tools. We developed high yielding varieties, even hybrid varieties, particularly in rice. And today we are self-sufficient in food. Not only food, we are also exporting to the other country. When we come to the Jharkhand scenario, till today we are 50% deficient in food. We are exporting from the other state. We are surplus only in vegetable. We have 20% more vegetable each year. Now sir is explaining that about the tulsi. Particularly throughout in India, one of the part, PO is one of the part, and validation of the ITK, indigenous technical knowledge. Farmers having the very, they are really scientists. They have got experience, whatever they are seeing. I will give some example. Say, अगर आप farmers के पास जाओगे, देखोगे, अभी पूछिए बंगे, वो they are forecasting the weather. Simply seeing the spider. If they made their net like this, it means they are telling there is no chances of rain. When they made like this, there is chances of rain. The indigenous knowledge of the farmers. Because here so many people are anyway related with the farmers also. When he asked about the tulsi, so then I came into idea. The farmers, particularly nowadays, particularly September, October, when they are concerned with the farmers, आप देखोगे बहुत सारे farmers मंगलवार और शनिवार को उठते हैं. They put some stick in their paddy field, particularly Sindhuar. When we validated it, why? It is their indigenous knowledge. Their ancestors are doing. Now they are also doing. कहते हैं नजर नहीं लगेगा, काला घड़ा करके लगा दिया, चूना लगा दिया. But when we validate this thing, then we have found that why they are doing. Particularly control of insect होता है case worm. Their incidence is more, particularly in August and September. During that time, they are doing these practices. It means they are inviting birds to sit on that dali branch of the Sindhuvar and eat the insect, particularly case worm. Achha, they know that their behavior of the insects. That insect is making case, then cutting, then fall in the water, and then move, and they go to the other plant. That is a very serious problem. By utilizing their knowledge, they are controlling that like pest. So our university had validated so many indigenous technical knowledge, and they are documented. That is also available in ICR website, particularly throughout the country. So you have to see what are their existing practices, what they are doing, and what are their scientific evidence when we correlate with our research. Here I would like to tell about the Birsa Agriculture University. This is the State Agriculture University. We have 3 colleges at Ranchi in Kake. That one the Ranchi Agriculture College and Ranchi Veterinary College and College of Forestry. Beside this, we have 11 more colleges that were newly opened. One at Devghar, Ranchi. That is Rabindranath Tagore College, Devghar. And one at Godda, Siddho Kanu College, Godda, and one at Gadhwa, and one college we have recently opened at the Chaivasa, Kutpani, that is a horticultural college. Beside this, we have got one of the college, Dairy Technology College at Dumka Hasdiya, and College of Fishery at Gumla. Here I would like to tell about the potential of the students of this. Particularly we have got one college at Dairy Technology College. I think you might have known that the Dairy Technology Institute is mainly one of the best institutes in Karnal. But in Karnal, but what happened this last year? Out of 10, 3 students from our college, and one of them come in the top. This is the potential of the students of particularly this state. Particularly in Karnal, so many facilities are available. But here, there is no permanent faculty. Due to some government policy, we are not able to appoint the assistant professor like this. All are the contractual teachers. Their effort mates like this. Similarly, in Forestry College, Fishery College at Gadhwa. So here I would like to tell that students are so intelligent if you mold accordingly, they will definitely give the good result. And also they are research oriented. Here, particularly in our colleges, our university, we have only 25% faculty. 75% are vacant. All are running through the contractual employee. Particularly in veterinary college, one of the best veterinary college was here. In spite of this, whatever the new younger come, new faculties came, they are performing very well. So then whatever we are doing the research, particularly here, there are so many type of research. They take all India coordinated research project in differentiated crop. You are doing one set trial, set experiment. Suppose a variety is here that we transplanted or sown all over the country. Name 100 of varieties. In which location, in which agroclimatic condition they perform well, you are studying for the national level. In spite of this, we have the veterinary college. There is also so many mega project is there, particularly food and mouth disease, mega C project, mega poultry project are there. We are doing similarly in College of Forestry, agroforestry project is there, and other internationally collaborated project we are doing. So this way we are doing the research, and our mandate is not only research. First is teaching, research, and extension. So we have got Krishi Vigyan Kendra in all the districts. That is what 100% funded by the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, but control under the Birsa Agriculture University. That Krishi Vigyan people, they are also faculty. They, whatever the technology developed, whatever the variety developed, they are going to the farmers because they are direct contact with the farmers. They are doing like this, and that is very important. Whatever you have done, what your research is finding, that should be go to the user. By this way, you are sending the user. Actually, research is not it is a continuous process. Now we are using the different biotechnology tools for the development of the varieties. Similarly, suppose one resistance and tolerant varieties were developed. Then what happened after 3 or 4 years? That variety has got break in their resistance due to development of biotypes. This is the phenomena. Then so many biotypes have developed here. So then we are doing like this. So our aim is to develop the technology. Actually, our university, we have just brought a compendium of technology about more than 100 technologies. The technology, whatever research has been done, we have done in a publication for the benefit of the farmers. You do like this, then you will get like this. So this is continuous process. That why research is a continuous process, and it will take the time. I think all might you have know what are the challenges in research. Okay, finding enough time to conduct the research. When we are developing any molecules, new molecules, your new pesticide, your weedicide, your fungicide, anything, it will take about 10 years. And a lot of money is involved this because this is a long-term process. Nowadays, there is a crunch in the funding of research. That is we challenge what type of research we have done and how we have to do. Recently, our university have developed 2 patents. Brazil in particularly in this Giloe like this. That was very useful for the medicinal plant. On 26 June, our honorable governor has inaugurated one first Giloe processing center in our university. That is we are developing the tablets of Giloe and capsules like this. What happened? One of our faculty, he was earlier in Lucknow, then he was Patanjali Yogpit. Then one of the vice chancellor brought him here, and they started work, and they have given the first 2 patents. That is here, particularly Jharkhand. There are a lot of scope in research. If you go in the field, there are so many things is there. You identify, you evaluate them for use of health, man versus medical health, animal health, and even poultry. So we can do. There are vast area of funding of the knowledge of farmers is very important. Can you took the advantage of their knowledge, and that knowledge used in the research, just you tuning the technology, modify the technology. Actually, in earlier 19, whatever the research, the country is divided into different agroclimatic zone, and 6 zone came under the Bihar. Now it was divided again Jharkhand, 3 zone. Agroclimatic zone is there, zone 4, zone 5, zone 6. One of the headquarters at Dumka, one at the Palamu, and another in Chaibasa. Here, the mandate of research was that need-based location-specific research. Whatever research has been done at the Delhi or other places, that is not suited at our environment. From the World Bank help, that NARP, National Agriculture Research Project, was initiated, and they are doing the identifying the problem of the farmers, and based of their identification, they are doing research, and they're solve their problem. This is a very good idea. After NARP, there are also National Agricultural Technology Project come. Recently, we have got the NAHEP project, National Higher Education Project, that is totally research based. And that project, we are providing the main focus on the students, to how to increase their ability, how to provide the maximum facilities like this. So this is, we can say this is the continuous process we'll do, because I am basically from the agriculture, or my subject is entomology. So we are talking about this. Now actually, when we are seeing the only research paper evaluating or thesis, plagiarism is a great problem. Particularly, they are copying the results. Actually, this is the one thing. Now the very strict law has been imposed. If plagiarism is there, then we are also responsible. That was decided. Time bondation of in research. In some projects are giving by the 5 year, 3 year, and we are doing our best, but it required more time. That is one of the challenges there. And that one thing is more important, the selection of problem. How do you identify the problems of the research topic? That is more important. Today, we have got the lot of statistical tools for data analysis. In spite of this, there are something more related. In so many universities, there are a special program, particularly ICR is organizing the writing and publication of research, writing skill for development of. All of you might be interested that National Agriculture NARM is at Hyderabad. They are doing such type of research, such type of training to how to improve your capability, how to improve your writing capability, and how to you formulate the project like this. And one of the most important is the publication market. That is very important. But all from various challenges, concentration, the many research are very dedicated to their work like this, because we have to tell so many things. If any problem, any question regarding the agriculture, then I am here to answer. Yeah. Particularly, the arsenic contamination is more in Pakur and Sahabganj area. What happened there? They mainly depend on the soil type. Some mechanism is there. And if you are interested, then you come. There is one project is at our soil science department. They will explain how the arsenical is coming the year. Then we are our soil scientists. We are doing on work on this aspect. Actually, I have not much idea about this, but when you come, you take my phone number. The people who is involved, Dr. Arvind Kumar is there, who is doing on this line of the work. He will give you detail because this is discipline wise, it was very vast. Yeah. Welcome. Particularly, problem is the Sahibganj and Pakur area. What are the researches? Whatever we are doing, that part for the community. Whatever. Agriculture communication. Very good. Actually, at our university, Dr. B.K. Jha is there. You can ask me. He is doing the work on CDOC Calcutta like this. He had developed some app also. Suppose any farmers have any problem, there is a mechanism, they can ask, and then automatic recorded solution is be there. Dr. B.K. Jha is there. He has doing on this line. I think you might have known them. You can contact, develop some app in not in Hindi language, Marathi, with Kothal language, and all local language also. For to communicate to the farmers on their own language. Besides this, we have got one radio station also, community radio station. Actually, just it will be start earlier. It was functioning, but due to some license problem, it's very difficult. Now we have got the license. On the base of the community radio, we are disseminating the technology. Our KVK is there, Krishi Vigyan Kendra is there. They are also disseminating technology. Our the FPO farmers interest group are there. So our scientists, our KVK people are that they are direct contact with them. They are disseminating the technology directly. And one of the most important thing is here, you are giving the weekly information, weather-based data. Suppose coming 5 years, what are the position of the rainfall? Then on the basis of this, our scientist team were preparing the bulletin. This is the rain is coming, then you have to escape your crop, you plow your crop. Under such weather conditions that there is a problem of disease insects, then you have to apply like this. So we are on the basis of the weather, we are giving the input to the farmers. Actually, this was given to each KVK, each Dedaras in each agriculture department. There is a bulletin. You can we visit on the BIRSA website and weekly whatever things will happen within the 5 years, within the 5 days, that information is there.
Sir, what is the most common disease cotton, especially for
Cotton.
Yeah, cotton.
Actually, particularly in Jharkhand, cotton is not a mandate crop, but still we have the project. If you go then particularly cotton, there is a more problem of insects. Cotton wallworms that will feed the ball, cotton whitefly, and so many. Or particularly if you go in the other state like Punjab, Maharashtra, there is a more problem, and the farmers are using very judicious measures. In kapas, kisan, or cancer, they are correlated because they are highly used. Particularly in Punjab, there is a cancer express. Particularly no cotton-based crop system is there. This is cotton and mung bean, urad bean. The same pest are more problem. And diseases are also there, but pest problem is there. But particularly what happened? So many cotton bollworm that is that insect you might have know, Helicobacter pyramids. आप चना खाते हो ना, बड़ा बड़ा पिल्लू नहीं निकलता आधा खाया हुआ, that is the cotton bollworm, and that insect had developed resistance against the insecticide, because when we are using the insecticide continuously, they change their physiological process in their body, they become resistance. Here also, particularly now the day, about 474 insects, they developed resistance against the insecticide, including mosquito. Here, though, particularly in Jharkhand area, the cabbage, we are eating the cabbage or cauliflower, that is diamondback moth. Farmers are using the insecticide. If even they make cocktail, they applying, then become more pesticide residues on their crop, and pest is not controlled, but research is there. But for the control of that research, what happened we have done, we give the solution to the farmers. If you grow the cabbages, first you plant 1 line mustard, then 25 line cabbage, then 1 line mustard, then like this. What happened then? That insects came, diamondback moth. First they like to feed on the mustard. Border crop is mustard. By the way, this big. Besides this, we have got the very neem-based insecticide we are suggesting to the farmer, and biopesticide, Bacillus thuringiensis. I think you might have know that the beta gene has been transferred like this. So this way we are controlling the pest to minimize the maximum use of the insecticide. Okay, sir.
So in our country, a problem factor is flood irrigation. Flood irrigation.
Achha.
Flood irrigation, and despite of it that there is a huge scarcity of water in our country, it's some groundwater and used for the irrigation. But sir, why we not switch our irrigation pattern from flood irrigation pattern?
No, actually, particularly the government is also providing so many subsidies on drip irrigation. Actually, if you are interested, then you come in my university. One engineer is the Pramod Rai, Dr. Pramod Rai. He has made such like a structure to use less water and sprinkleration, but although it is a costlier and mulching pattern or like this, you can interact with them.
Subsidized water pattern, the region like Punjab, where the monsoon is quite weak, we use the rice there. We crop rice there. So why the government allow to crop rice there, where the monsoon is quite low, and the people of the Punjab serve the water and use for the irrigation? It is a wastage of the water.
Actually, they have plenty of water. After independence, major work has been done in the Punjab, Bharkala Nangal damage. When they have plenty of water, now we are waiting for the natural rain. They have already transplanted their paddy.
A number of the cities of our country is suffering from scarcity of the water, and the Niti Aayog report is different.
Actually, particularly in Jharkhand also, not easy. The groundwater was depleting, going down. So only way, that's why watershed project is there. Government is working on watershed project, national watershed project, how to increase the recharge capacity of soil like this. That is national issue. Particularly, this is very serious concern.
My basic question is, so working on competition control. Genetic algorithms. Hybrid genetic algorithms modified.
Yeah.
Now, when they are developing any plants, now in the process, they are supposed to be the same. Should be adjusted. Now, for tasty purpose, it is taking 5 years to 8 years. Now, when the lab is developing algorithms, conceptually developing algorithms, technically they get implemented for using that. This time period, how we can work on this situation. Why not using sensor? Just visually shows
Yeah.
optimizing the water. Working over there and GA and with the water using water and finding some collaboration work with other institutions. Problem you have addressed. That's basically from competition. So we can
Yeah, yeah.
After 10 years, what will happen?
Nobody knows. Actually, from the changing scenario climate, particularly this time, Tamil Nadu Agriculture Coimbatore is working for sensor. Coimbatore is working, but our university has not started work with very less population. One of the project on robotic was here like this, but we have not much more idea about our university. But the same type of work has been done in the computer. I know, but due to the shortage of the power, because there is no statistician in our university, recently one appointed. So project.
What project you take to government or you have
Yeah, yeah.
Because our institutions are developing model.
Yeah, yeah.
That we are writing code and this is that it will be happening. Really, real life is 90%.
Actually, particularly here for analyzing the research data, we are using the different OP state and other technique, RBD, split per design, whatever they have formulated accordingly to this. But whatever you want, such type of. But when I was in here last month and said, so one of the statisticians from the, I think from Philippines, they are discussing on this. Suppose we have data, suppose we have data like this, some missing data, yeah, some due to the climatic conditions, something happen. How to minimize the error? They have developed a problem with the software. Actually, I think it will not. Yeah, yeah.
Whatever we have simulated, that it will generate from examples we are collecting here and there.
Yeah, yeah.
Research paper or some job data that is it is related.
Yeah, yeah.
Take an example, sir. Israeli government have already set up center, research center that's a modification of Kashmir. They are using their also technology. Is that
No, that is most much because they are simply analyzing the statistical using the statistical tool like this. Yeah. Simply 3 replication, 4 treatment like this, analyzing the whatever there. Next, actually, you have to visit on the. Actually, last time I was there at ICRISET, some of the statisticians are explaining whatever you tell like this. How do you minimize the error and how to use new tools? Then actually, but on our university there is no statistician. They are like this. So whatever the plant breeder is there, they are doing statistics part also.
Agricultural scientists also take on genetically modified crops. Should it be allowed or should it be banned?
Actually, lot of discussion was held on this. Even we have GM mustard, GM only we release on the cotton. There are so many politics involved in this. If there is any good, so many NGO झंडा लेके खड़े हो जाते हैं उसमें. तो गवर्नमेंट भी जो थोड़ा, yeah, that's why, yeah. But in other places, they are doing transgenic variety, yeah. But here some political issue, again mustard is the waste, but they are not allowing to that will exploit our native breed like this. So that's why only we have released in the cotton bollworm. But what happened? That is only resistance for the cotton bollworm, but other pests can cotton whitefly that was transmitting so many diseases that will not control like this. But it is a debatable issue. Research has to come. So many people from IM camp, they convince us, our leader also, but there are some NGO also, they are strongly objecting this thing. So government is not in confusion, always making the committee, a committee, O committee. So process is delayed.
Sir, the newly modified fruits and vegetables that are coming from, very modified and have very few seeds. Seeds we find are very less, watermelon, brinjal. So doesn't it have an effect in the next series of growth? How that?
No, I'm not understanding.
Sir, the new fruits, there are some fruits and vegetables in the market where the seed density is very less.
Yeah.
So, I am a non
Yeah.
agriculturist, bio.
Hmm.
So as per my understanding, like the seeds are what I feel like seeds are important for water fruits to grow. So in these new set of fruits and vegetables that the seeds have been reduced so much, does this not have an effect in the crop yield?
For the releasing any variety for even crop and vegetable, there's chain, there's a nucleus seed that was produced under totally supervision on the breeder. They are what breeder seeds. It was there. Then next seed will come the foundation seed. Then thereafter that seed will come the certified seed. Then your question is very less seed. But suppose we here when
Nowadays, papaya is without seed.
Yes.
yeah.
Nowadays, market papaya.
Papaya is the watermelon earlier it used to be-
Actually, we are purchasing the seed when very high cost. About 16,000 about the 10 gram, 20 gram. Particularly in Taiwan, actually the seed produced by them with their different technology, like this. Actually, they have got here. Or that's why seeds are very costly because they have captured the market. Papaya we are putting Taiwan very costly. About I think sold 16,000 for 100 gram or 10 gram like this. Similarly in vegetables also, there are so many company Indo-American hybrid seed, Syngenta like this. They have got their farm. They produce seed there. We are not able to utilize same seed here. Only we can utilize our native seed. Even hybrid seed we require every year we have to purchase. But for instance, here we have tried for the hybrid seed production of the rice, but we don't get much success. But it is in the south, we are producing, their grain setting is more. That's why. Actually, that is depend on the nature. That company had got the technology like this.
So, sir, this is good. Without
Actually,
without
this is good in the sense that it gives the more yield, more benefit the farmers. But it's in the sense the farmer has not able to keep their own seed. They also depend on their monopoly is there. The example for cost is there. That's why the agriculture is.
I can get answer a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, sir, this is scientifically modified crop. This is for percent and two variety is already mixed up and you will get a new variety. So if the breeders already prepare that, so what is the conflict of that particular? So they take the owner.
Yeah.
So this is for percent variety. In long from 5 years, 6 years back also it is this. So your seedless fruit is the food factory बनाएगी. Oil and to oil वाला
So many technologies there. Earlier you were getting the tomato in month of November after Holi. There is no market, but we have brought the such type of gene from Israel. Then you put in it there. They are a heat tolerance. You are getting a tomato every year. Similarly, cauliflower, like this. Yeah. Every seasonal green peas. Actually, particularly in the green pea, we have tried so many things, but they have developed some variety there early. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, some of the particularly chickpea also, some of the variety developed that is heat tolerance. They can keep in the March and April, but thereafter there is no mature here. So we can adjust the time like this. Or nowadays the international millet year is there. Millet, or there is a vast scope of millets in Jharkhand. Now we are not able to give the supply the seeds. There's so much demand, particularly this year. Particularly some farmers have done very good job in millets, or with help of our university. This time we are purchasing the seed from them to fulfill the requirement. But look, due to the international millet year there, and our university, I think the home science department, there is a good biscuits of millets, cake of millets is available. That is 100 times better than market. Department of Economics.
Yes. Sir, economics and agriculture always go hand in hand. So I just wanted to ask that any projects which need economic intervention, like economic impact evaluation of intervention or something. So this agriculture university offers some projects, sublet some projects.
Particularly in our university, from last 10 years, there is no economist. It was run by the contractual, but this last year one appointment has been done by the yeah. But whatever you said now, when collaboration.
Yes, consultancy.
Yeah.
Because any research project, scientific research, so economic.
Actually, whatever you are telling now the day in so many universities, if any project is constructed, one economics and sociological people are three. Whatever we are doing now, that what are the impact of the society? It must, particularly in the international project. But here your object is big, but yeah. But in economics, from last I think 15 years, just we are maintaining. Their involvement is very less. Yeah. But it is mandatory in other research project, any project. One socio-economist is there, should be there in project. That's why then that project is approved.
Thank you so much, sir. That was highly informative and engaging. With this, we come to the end of our first session, the inaugural session. I would like to remind the participants that our second session will commence tomorrow at 11 a.m. and the link to join tomorrow's online session will be shared in the WhatsApp group. I would now invite respected Assistant Director R&D and Head of the institution, Amity Institute of Applied Sciences and Amity Institute of Biotechnology, Dr. Jayanta Chattopadhyay ma'am, to present the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Shandani ma'am. With the blessings of our Honorable Founder President, sir, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, sir, our Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, sir, we are thankful to our ever supporting esteemed authorities of Amity University, Jharkhand, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, sir, respected Dean, sir, and respected Registrar, sir, for allowing R&D Cell AUJ to conduct this 5-day long Faculty Development Program on research trends and challenges. We would like to thank today's distinguished speaker, Professor P.K. Singh sir, for his highly informative and useful talk. We thank all the participants who joined us from Amity University as well as outside for their presence. We'd like to thank all the respected HOIs, HODs, program leaders, research coordinators, and all the faculty members for their continuous guidance and support in conducting this faculty development program. Would like to especially thank all the members of admin, IT, and media cell who have supported us for conducting such knowledge enhancing events. Thank you. Thank you.
आप लोग के साथ तो फॉरेस्ट का अपलोड 700 टाइम्स करें सर के साथ ही प्रोग्राम करता और जियो टैगिंग का कुछ ऑप्शन है जो उन प्लान्स के ऊपर लगाने की बात कर रहे हैं